What if I told you that one of the most powerful intelligence agencies in the world isn't just about spies, secrets, and covert operations, but also about hidden wealth, secret budgets, and assets that don't appear on any public ledger? Welcome to the world of the CIA, where black money flows, shell companies thrive, and the truth is often buried deeper than any bunker in Langley. Let's start with the basics. The Central Intelligence Agency is funded by the US federal government. But unlike other departments, its financials are shrouded in secrecy. The actual amount the CIA receives annually is part of the National Intelligence Program, NIP, a black budget that until recently was entirely classified. In 2013, thanks to Edward Snowden's leaks, the public learned that the CIA received $14.7 billion of the $52.6 billion total intelligence budget that year, more than the NSA and FBI combined. And that was over a decade ago. Today, experts estimate the number is even higher. But here's the twist. While that money comes from taxpayers, what does the CIA do with it? That's where the story gets murky. Let's go back in time. During the Cold War, the CIA perfected the art of owning assets without anyone knowing. Enter the world of proprietary companies, businesses that appear to be legitimate, but are actually controlled by the agency. One of the most famous was Air America, a seemingly civilian airline used extensively during the Vietnam War. On the surface, it transported cargo. Behind the scenes, it ferried weapons, supplies, and even operatives into Laos and Cambodia. It also allegedly played a role in the region's drug trade, though this remains hotly debated. But it wasn't just planes. The CIA reportedly maintained stakes in banks, trading companies, and media outlets across the globe. A Senate investigation in the 1970s revealed that by 1967, the agency was using over 50 private foundations and businesses as fronts for covert operations. These entities allowed the CIA to move money, influence foreign politics, and control narratives, all without direct congressional oversight. But if you want a real taste of how the CIA's secret wealth machinery worked, look no further than the Iran-Contra affair. In the 1980s, the CIA and senior US officials illegally sold weapons to Iran, despite an embargo, and used the proceeds to fund the Contras, a rebel group fighting the socialist Sandinista government in Nicaragua. Congress had explicitly banned US aid to the Contras. So how did they do it? Through covert networks of bank accounts, shell companies, and off-the-books arms deals. One of the key players, Colonel Oliver North, even maintained a diversion memo tracking where the secret money was going. The scandal exploded into public view, but only a handful of people faced consequences, and the intelligence machinery kept on spinning. Fast forward to the post-9/11 world. The CIA's budget ballooned under the Patriot Act, giving the agency unprecedented power and money to fight the war on terror. This included the creation of black sites, secret prisons in foreign countries where suspected terrorists were detained and interrogated. None of these facilities appeared in official records. The money used to build, staff, and maintain them completely off the books. Investigations by the European Parliament and human rights organizations revealed secret renditions, unmarked flights, and deals made with foreign governments. It's believed that the CIA paid millions, sometimes directly in cash, to ensure secrecy and cooperation. Where did this money come from? The official answer: classified expenditures. The unofficial answer: a vast, unaccountable system designed to hide not just operations, but wealth. Today, the CIA's approach to wealth has evolved, but it's no less secretive. Meet In-Q-Tel, a venture capital firm backed by the CIA. Launched in 1999, In-Q-Tel invests in startups developing surveillance, data mining, and cybersecurity tools. It's the agency's way of ensuring they have first access to cutting-edge technology. Companies like Palantir Technologies, a data analytics firm used by both intelligence and law enforcement, received early backing from In-Q-Tel. And Palantir is now a multi-billion-dollar company, publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So while In-Q-Tel is technically a non-profit, its investments are strategic, and its influence on the private tech sector is enormous. This marks a new form of secret wealth, influence through innovation. So what does all this mean? The CIA doesn't print money, but it generates power. And where there's power, there's wealth. From black budgets to covert corporations, the agency has built an empire of influence that operates largely in the shadows. Its financial footprint isn't just measured in dollars, it's measured in leverage, access, and secrecy. In many ways, the CIA's hidden wealth is less about money in a bank account, and more about what money allows them to do without anyone ever knowing. The truth is, we may never know just how deep the CIA's financial roots go. But one thing is certain: When the most powerful intelligence agency in the world moves money in silence, it's never just about the cash. Subscribe for more stories that reveal the unseen, because in the world of power, what you don't see is what truly matters.